You were there at the beginning. And now, you get to see how it ends.
Welcome, ladies and gents, to another edition of The Truth Hurts from AGDAGOD, from the official WeGameHere. And as always, it will be a no-holds-barred review, talking about the good, the bad, and the iffy of a game. And this game in particular, which I have to admit I'm a little partial to, is Batman Arkham Knight for the Xbox One, the PlayStation 4, and the PC. Now, starting off, I like to talk about the graphics because graphics for a lot of people is the selling point in this game, and it does deliver with some phenomenal graphics. I mean, just the Batmobile itself is a sight to behold, but there is problems when it comes to Unreal Engine, as we all know, and it suffers from a lot of texture pop-ins every now and then. Is it something that I just can't hack, you know what I mean? No. Can I live with it? Yes, but it is to be noted that there are a little bit of graphical hitches. Gameplay wise, which is the meat of the matter, it is basically Batman on Arkham Asylum on steroids. They've done a lot of improvements to the engine since Arkham Origins, and it feels good, you know what I mean? But I have to admit that Batmobile, as engrossing and fun as it is to ride in it, sometimes it gets a little bland with the tank sequences. Or should I say repetitive? Because sometimes they are balls hard, and the whole objective when you're in it, in order to proceed, is to not get hit at all. That's your best bet. And I feel like it kind of makes up for those turret sequences with the Cobra stealth ones, because when you're going up against the Cobra tanks, you have to be a little stealthy, and to me that's the heart of Batman. So it's a give and take when it comes to that Batmobile, but I do like the fact that they add the Batmobile in the puzzles, and you find some crazy ways to get the Batmobile to you. Let's just put it at that. But as far as like the combat on the melee, they added some brand new little chinks to Batman's armor, and it's pretty good. Pretty good. You know, you got the multi-fear takedown, which I love, and it's great to see in action. And then you have the dual plane where you might be fighting as Robin and Batman, Catwoman and Batman, or Nightwing, who is awesome by the way, and Batman, which is kind of dope and fun and refreshing. Now onto the story. The story is a roller coaster ride. I mean, it's good. It's good, not in a like Citizen Kane type of way, but in like a really well done graphic novel kind of way. And I don't want to give any spoilers to who the Arkham Knight is, but being that I have an encyclopedic knowledge on all things DC Comics, let's just say I knew who it was the moment they announced it, and they did not disappoint me on that end, because when he took his mask off, or helmet, wink wink, that's a little hint, I already knew who it was and what time it was. But I'm not going to spoil that. If you don't know the inside like I know, just play along. You'll find out. And it's rewarding. And there's a lot of subtle little hints, like Joker's daughter's being referenced by one of the victims, Joker victims and stuff like that. It's really neat, and to be honest, this is one of the grittier takes on Batman. And to be fair, it kind of encompasses what Batman is as a whole. This is a side of Batman that doesn't get shown quite often, and I appreciate it, because to me, Rocksteady made the most definitive Batman game that has ever been made, personally, because they're not just showing one side of the spectrum. This is not the Adam West Batman. This is not the Batman the Animated Series Batman. This is not the Dark Knight Frank Miller Batman. This is Batman as a whole. And I really appreciate that they showed Batman in a light that even the movies didn't quite get right. So, the final verdict on this is that Batman is a great game. You should pick it up if you own a console. But I strongly suggest that you hold off on the PC version, because they done fucked it up. Be quite frank. I hate to be cussing on this one, because I'm trying to be a little bit more professional. But yeah, they goofed up. And they goofed up pretty darn bad. Now, it goes without saying that anything Warner Brothers on the PC, you should not buy. And I've been hounding that for the longest. And I felt like a wolf howling at the moon. No one would listen, because I said this with Mortal Kombat X. I'm not going to buy another Warner Brothers game on a PC. And so I stuck with my guns, and apparently I was right. So if you own a console, by all means purchase this game. It's really fun, really entertaining. But if you're thinking about buying it on the PC, I suggest you wait until they iron all the bugs out. But anyway, this is AGDAGOD from the official WeGameHere. This has been The Truth Hurts, and I'll holla at you until next time.
I want you dead.
Can't hide from me! I will hunt you down!